Hello there, Gemini. I'm Michele Bee. I'd like to help you raise your vibration in order to receive more love and abundance and meaning, that is soul purpose in your life. And every once in a while, excuse my coffee. Every once in a while, I like to post up videos with timely tarot readings along with astrology so that you can stay on track. And this one is for mid-November. That's November 14th through 30th of 2021. And the big thing that's happening right now, there's a couple big things that are happening. We're transitioning into Sagittarius season on the 22nd. The 19th, we've got a full moon eclipse in Taurus. And we're also, it's Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn. And that Venus in Capricorn has been a really good influence, particularly on you. And everything's just really stabilized in your life. I think Scorpio, the whole year's been really hard for you, but Scorpio season in particular, everything's slowed down for you because you're so empathic to the flow of energy that's around you at all times. And so because it's such a stagnant energy in Scorpio, you're like, okay, I get to like check out and take a break while everybody else is like, yeah, emotionally. You're like, okay, so this is a time for me to stabilize myself. And instead of just spinning and spinning as you've been doing for the last year, you started creating healthy habits and routines. I love healthy habits and routines. That's your affirmation for this reading. You're like, I do? Yes, you do. You do, because there are times for routines and there's times to get out of it. The eclipse season that's coming up, that's the time to do those wild and crazy things, but not all the time. Otherwise, every once in a while, you'll feel like I need to do this thing, this radical thing. Otherwise, having healthy routines and habits will help keep your life stabilized. You need that, Gemini, because otherwise your energy is going to blow all over the place. So you have been getting a lot more in control of your life, and it's paying off in a positive way. You're feeling pretty darn good. However, there is still some residual karmic energy from the way things were in the past when everything was crazy. You're still feeling it, even though you're getting more stable, you're feeling better. There's still little things that come up through these couple of weeks that are like trying your patience, a little bit challenging. Just be patient. Those wounds will continue to heal. So a quick overview that we've got for this reading. We've got the Judgment in the reverse. We've got you right there, the Page of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. So as I was saying, I made sure and wrote notes when I meditated on these cards so that I could keep things concise when I was talking instead of babbling and babbling, trying to figure myself out, and then realizing what I should have said later. I just started meditating on it and writing it down. So where did I go? Where's Gemini? Oh, there you are. Yeah. So the fixed energy of Scorpio plus the full moon in Taurus has stabilized you, and you can actually foresee yourself leveling up beyond the dredges that you've been hanging out in, because it's just really hard for you to make a plan, to make a schedule, to stay on task with the responsibilities that you have to take care of. But you're actually seeing yourself taking off because you've got a plan for how you're going to go forward. Let's see, the lunar eclipse will likely bring a pleasant surprise in your social life. So another thing to keep in mind is, with that Judgment card being there, is that there might still be some people in your environment that are saying, oh, you can't do that. Please don't listen to them, because you can do anything you want. You can change who you are on a dime because you're Gemini. You're the most mutable of all the signs. You can be anything you want. You're a shapeshifter. All right. So when they say, oh, you can't do that, I dare you, I challenge you to prove them wrong, please, when you're going through this phase right now. Okay, the King of Pentacles came out for a clarification on that. So you're being challenged to see yourself as someone, particularly in the economic realm, see yourself as someone who is able and confident in your finances, because when you train yourself to believe that, you will become that. Okay, Um, yeah, so there's that. That King of Pentacles is the Venus in Capricorn energy as well. That's a Capricorn sign. Let's get on with this and go on to the love messages that have come out for you. Like I said, so you're still really wary of relationships because of how poorly things went in the past. And there's this thing in our culture where we take relationships so seriously. In American culture in particular, it's like you're destroyed if you have to break up. Like whatever we do, we can't break up, right? That's like the worst thing that could happen. No, it's actually a really good thing often to break up and both of you move on and, get to a better place. So as you're stabilizing and your vibration is rising, you're attracting great relationships. Whether that's a relationship that you already are in that is improving, the quality is improving, or whether that be your family and your close friends, the people that are really entwined in your life, the quality of those relationships are improving and you're attracting new people as well. And it's kind of freaking you out because you're like, but I don't know if I can handle this. See, here's that commitment card right there. Here's the asking you to get out of your comfort zone when you're scared. This is you being scared. Should I do this or should I not? I don't know. So if for those of you who are getting to know someone and they really like you and you're like, I don't know if I can handle this, it's probably because you haven't forgiven yourself for relationships of the past. Self-compassion for yourself, for the learning experiences that you had to go through is so important. You had to go through those experiences in the past, and they're not necessarily a bad thing. Just because they were hard at the time doesn't mean that there was something wrong with you or your experience. It just meant it was challenging you. That's it. So you're being asked to have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for the people you were in a relationship in before, and also realize that this person that you're getting close to, they know what they're doing. Don't assume that they don't know that you're damaged goods or something. They're damaged goods too. Everybody is damaged in some way. Everybody's messed up in some way. Everybody has faults. So don't be so hard on yourself. Okay. I just got the question that popped into my head. Some of you might be asking, but what if the situation is the opposite? I'm attracted to someone who is very wary of the relationship. That's a great question. Here's my answer. You are attracted to a mirror. Okay? You might be viewing this person as though they're commitment phobic, but you're only attracted to them because you are actually commitment phobic. Watch what would happen, or consider what would happen if the script was flipped and they wanted you. What would you do? It would probably scare the shit out of you. All right? We are attracted to our mirrors. So remember that, okay? Don't take it so seriously, please, Gemini. You're being asked to just open your heart, raise your vibration, and love when you have the opportunity to love. Because it's such a short life that we get to have in these physical bodies, and you just have to enjoy every minute of it instead of living in guilt or fear. Just do it. Just do it, my love. Okay, so now we're moving on to abundance. Now we're also considering our physical health at the same time, because health is wealth. Those two things are intertwined. So I don't just call it money. I call it abundance, prosperity. Here's some cards. All right. We got the Ace of Swords. We got the Seven of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Cups. And then to reinforce it, we've got the Ten of Cups. I was like, what the heck? And I meditated on it for a little bit when I saw all these. It was like, you're getting stable. Things are improving. developing great routines and habits for your physical body. You're developing great routines and habits for your work. You're taking care of your responsibilities. And there's a part of you, just like with the love aspects, there's a part of you that's like, things are so good. How can I possibly undermine it? So I can go back to my norm of being stressed and worried. Okay, what did I write there? Maybe you should try to undermine it before anyone expects too much from you. Seriously though, you've been granted a beautiful gift because you've been so good and how you put your energy out into the world. Okay, you've been so good. You've done so much good work for yourself and for the world. Feeling welcomed and serving others in exchange for money feels really good. So enjoy it instead of thinking, what happens when I screw up? Okay. Use the post full moon week to express gratitude instead of worrying about what could go wrong. So the full moon in Taurus is happening on the 19th. That's when we're looking at our lives and we're like looking over everything and we're going, I'm really grateful for this, this, and this. And you're looking at like, wow, I'm really, my quality of life is improving so much. And that's what this eclipse Taurus, full moon in Taurus is about. The quality and the value that we get out of our lives, not just having a roof over our heads and having a paycheck to put in the bank. All right. It's like the things I do with my time make me feel good. And just be grateful for it instead of worrying about it. So you're being asked to enjoy it. The week after the full moon is a great time to work on those gratitude affirmations. It also happens to Thanksgiving falls right in there. The 25th, I think, is Thanksgiving, and we're working on our gratitudes between the 19th and the 26th. So that's the great time to affirm everything that's really great about your life right now, so it will continue. Then you never have to trip on whether or not you're going to screw it up or it's going to be taken away, because you'll know that the universe is looking out for you because you told the universe, I really appreciate what you've given me. Okay, God or your guardian angels, your guides, whatever it is that you identify with as a higher power, say thank you to them. Oh, say thank you to them. Okay. So a final word from the cards. We got the Death card and the Sun. Okay. They want to tell you that the old you is dying. With the Scorpio season, that's the Death card is Scorpio. It is bringing the end to that old you that wasn't sure about how to do things. All right. It's like you have to let the child version die away in order to become an adult. And this is the death of the child, right? The death of young Gemini is happened, and you're releasing it, okay? And you're bringing in the mature version that knows what they want. They know how to get it, and they know how to enjoy every minute of that experience. So let it happen. Let that sunshine come in the aftermath of everything that you went through last year. It's time to enjoy that Sagittarius season coming at the end of this month. Sagittarius is your fellow mutable sign. I think it's going to be a good month for you. Okay, so Gemini, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you get that done. Thank you, so that I can get these messages out to lots of other people. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, the link is in the description box below. Love you. I'll see you next time.